Hey guys, I'm just finishing my workout and I'm thinking, I need to talk. I need to have a talk with you guys. This is Coach Lisa Renee. I'm also the self-appointed ambassador to the We Do Not Care Club movement for wellness, health, and fitness. And, I'm going to get close and up front. And I actually took my glasses off. So you could see my eyes and not my glare from my glasses. But anyway, I am not home. I am on location. That's the best way to put it. But I'm in a place where I can watch my grandbaby to help out with her parents. Our parents need a little bit of help this week, and since I'm retired and I love my grandbaby, I had volunteered to do it. But I'm telling you this story because I'm not in a place where I can get my workout in. I can't run to the gym because I'm not going to put my grandbaby in daycare and a gym. With all the different colds and exposing her to all that. She's 4 years old. I'm not going to do that. I like to work out certain times of the day, and that's the time that I have to be with her. So my goal on Monday was to stay active. And trust me, we went to the playground. I didn't need to worry about how many steps I was going to get in that day. I also didn't need to worry about getting my heart rate up because she ran me. She ran the day and she ran me at the playground. It was a lot of fun. But today, I know I needed to do a little bit more of strength workout. Gotta keep my muscles. Hey, they look pumped. I was looking at this like, dang, I look super pumped with this lighting and in my makeshift studio where I am. But boy, camera put on a little bit of extra muscle. I do have a muscular, I have a fit upper body especially, and lower body. But these are making my muscles look really big, but they're really not this big, but that's okay. I like it. But anyway, so what's your excuse? What excuse do you have for not having a regular workout routine? And what I want to talk to you guys about is there's more to just, you see me going on walks a lot. There's more to my workout than that. And I'll do better at recording myself working out. I have confessed to friends that I can't stand looking at my recordings of my workouts. So I'll do better, I promise. I did some today. So some home workouts today because I wanted to prove a point. Number one is consistency. No matter what, you need to find the time for yourself. You need to take the time to work on your health as you're aging. Because you know what longevity really means? It doesn't mean how long you're going to live necessarily. It means how long are you going to live healthy. So I love We Do Not Care Club. And there's a lot of things. Trust me. I'm post-menopause, 22 years. I was fortunate enough to be on bioidentical hormones. So that helped about 80%, especially with the hot flashes and the mood swings. But let me tell you, if I skip a day or two, the hot flashes rush right on in. They do. The moods, I can't tell as much. They probably can, but I'm not around a lot of people anymore, so I can't tell. But I still have occasional brain fog. Things hit me differently now. I guess because I'm in my mid-60s too, but I still am going to, it's menopause's fault. I'm trying to, see how I forget words? I'm going to tell you right now that happened at perimenopause, which started at 41, where all of a sudden I couldn't remember things. I couldn't remember words. I couldn't remember directions. I was an outside sales rep, and we had presentations that we had to do, canned presentations when we're in front of clients. I was a pharmaceutical rep, actually. And so I had to be able to, we called it detailed, run down the drugs I was carrying, the benefits, why they want to, write the drug, whatever. And I remember getting written up when I was in the middle of my perimenopause because I couldn't remember the script. And she was a new manager and she thought I was a dodo bird. But I actually was helping her out because I knew the product very well. And she was a new manager coming from a different company and they had different meds. So I was supposed to be helping her out. And I was a rep that was consistent. I was a rep that showed up every day, made my appointments, saw my doctors. So I told her some of the other reps might not want you to do the ride along last minute, but I'm a rep. You can call me up that morning and tell me that you would like to ride with me. And I invited her there. And I was a total dodo bird. And I was going through perimenopause. Ladies, you understand what I'm going through. And that's another reason why you'll see me record videos with voiceover. Because I lose my train of thought. I ramble. Because what was I saying? Oh yeah. The importance of longevity. See, I know it. I live it. And I need to be able to educate others. That's why I write things down so I can stay on track with what I'm saying, and I can be concise because I will ramble. But this is a talk. This is real Lisa. This is real Coach Lisa Renee, and I want to talk to you guys. I really do, because I'm, like I said, I'm actually 66. Let me go ahead. Let me tell you. Let me get comfortable here. I am 66, and a lot of people are struggling. And when I look at what they're struggling with environmental conditions and diseases, things that could have been prevented with a healthy lifestyle. I really got serious about my lifestyle and how I was living. I knew a lot about it. Obviously, I was a former athlete. I did some bodybuilding for a few years, but I was just a fitness person / corporate America outside sales rep, which still wanted to stay healthy. And then perimenopause hit, and I hated the way I felt. So I did everything I could to figure out how I could feel better. Now, trust me, there was years I couldn't. And the we do not care, boy, I thought that on a minute to minute, hourly basis. Like, I just don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I didn't care about the new manager I told you the story about when I had perimenopause. I didn't care that she thought I was a dodo bird, because I knew who I was. And I knew my product. And my doctors that I took her to, I get choked up about it. They knew I was a good rep. In fact, one of my doctors said, don't let her come back here again, because she showed that she was disappointed in me in front of one of my favorite doctors. So he said, don't bring her back. That's not cool. That's not cool. Even if she was disappointed in me, even if I wasn't doing a good job, she shouldn't have showed it. But at the same time, he said, not to you too, because you work hard, you know what you're talking about, and you're very respectful when you do come into our offices. So you're always allowed to visit, to detail, to drop samples off without that manager. So the point I'm making as I'm rambling on is I did not care. And it was a lot of low self-esteem moments. People talk about depression. I was definitely going through some type of depression. And but I still had kids to raise. I still had a job that I had to show up to every day and perform. I was, merit based. I had to perform. I had numbers I had to hit of all different kinds of metrics, not just how many medications the doctors were writing of mine, but I had to fulfill the metrics that they put. How many times I went to see this doctor, that doctor. I don't know if any of you guys were in sales, but it was a lot. I don't know how I need it. I didn't have a We Do Not Care Club movement, but I did have frequent visits from Lady Longevity. She was there for me at just the times I needed her.